Hey, folks, it's Dave back here. Gonna slide in some fast drive football here tonight. We got a busy week and a busy weekend of hockey coming up. A lot of games coming up, playoffs coming up. Everything's gonna be crazy here in Studio B. Actually, I'll be in Studio N, New Hampshire, right? Studio NH up there as I tackle all those playoff games. David comes by. Good to see you, and Christopher and Barbara as well. And let me see what we can do here. Get down to the table. There we go. I got my lighter green here today. I should have gone with the darker because that looks a little bit better. But we'll just continue on with what we got. And I'm going to play a little bit more of my 79 season. And I only got a few games left here in week 4. And we're going to start it off just in order with Atlanta at Detroit. I don't know a lot about these teams. Steve Bartkowski, I do know. Jeff Comlow. I don't know Jeff Comlow of Detroit. Joe Reed, Scott Hunter are the 3 quarterbacks for Detroit. I didn't know any of those. I usually follow Detroit too because they played in Tampa Bay's division. Steve Bartkowski, June Jones were for Atlanta. All right, so let's get going here as Blaine comes by. Good to see you, Blaine. And again, as I normally do, I give the home team the dot for the opening kickoff. And they will get it. So Detroit will get it. Atlanta will kick off. Let me get my pen and paper over here so I can make my notes. And Atlanta will kick off here to Detroit. Okay, so here we go. And Glenn comes by. Hoping having a good time here. Oh, I did not know that Jeff Comlow has passed away. I didn't know him at all. All right, so let's go Lions. So Glenn's a big Lions fan. So here we go. So here comes the kickoff here. Should be ready to go, right? And that'll be average field position. So that's where the Lions will take over. First drive. And Ken comes by looking forward to more fast drive football. 79. Me too. I'm enjoying this replay. I really am. That's why I kind of keep it on the table over here. 2, 1 and 2. So it's going to be a quick drive here. Is Detroit? Hang on a sec here. I got to swap these around here. Home's on my left. Is Detroit a dynamic offense? No. Are they a soft defense? They might be. They might be a soft defense. Yes, they are a soft defense. So we're going to move into great field position, and the drive will continue. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it a home defense? No. Undisciplined offense? No. Is it a stiff defense? No. So they're going to get a field goal try here. So coming in is Benny Ricardo. And his field goal is 11-42. Now that I got that squared away on the cards, remember I read that wrong? I did that. I do that every time. I did that, and I still do that every time. I look at the field goal kicker, the finder roll, and it's 11-66. That's not the field goal range. 11-42. Benny Ricardo. No, he missed it. He missed it. So the Lions have a chance to go by the boards, and Atlanta will get their first try here. 3. 1, 2, and 3. Is it poor field position? No. Inept defense? No. They're going to try a field goal here. So Tim Mazzetti will come in. Oh, he's 50%. Tim Mazzetti. Remember that? We went through this before, I think, with Atlanta. And they have, let me move that out of the way just a little bit here. There we go. Tim Mazzetti's 11-36. So I only really need to roll this one here, right? Because it's a 1, 2, or 3. And, he hits it. It's good. It's good. So Tim Mazzetti hits it, and Atlanta goes up 3 to absolutely nothing. Kickoff is average field position. That's what the Lions will take over. Down by 3 at home. I think they were playing in the Silverdome at this point, right? Yeah, they were inside. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dull offense. Yes. Yes, they are dull. At 2-14, they are very dull in 1979. So they will punt. And the punt will end up with average field position here for the Falcons. All right, so the Falcons with a 3-0 lead get the ball back. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it a prolific offense? Well, no, they're not. Is it a stiff defense? No. So we're going to go a punt. So Atlanta will kick this one away, and then it'll be, a good return. Exciting return, actually. Exciting. And then it'll be great field position for the Lions. So let's see if they can do something with a great field position. And it was the Silverdome. All right. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it a dull offense? Yeah, we already talked about that. It is a very dull offense, so they will have to kick this one away. And on a punt will be average field position. And that's where we'll give it back to Atlanta. 3-0 here in the Dome. The Falcons on a Tim Mazzetti field goal lead this one 3 to absolutely nothing. Oh, we get 9. It's going to carry us in the next quarter. 1. Yes, it does. So we're going to go into the second quarter. 3-0. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it poor field position? No, it's going to be a touchdown pass. And the Falcons will go up 9-0 here. The extra point being 11-56 is good. So that's going to give them 10. There we go. Made my own little sound for that. 10-0 for the Falcons. Average field position for Detroit. Let's see if they can come back. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Poor field position, no. Great field position, no. Season prior to 2001, it's a fumble. So Detroit coughs it up. Atlanta with a 54, and that'll be great field position. So Atlanta knocking on the door here, up 10-0. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Down to 5 minutes to play. Is it a solid offense? No. Is it a mild or undisciplined defense? Yes. So we're going to have a coffin corner punt. And it's going to be, they're going to get average field position. That's going to be a nice return. So let me see. Neither team is efficient, but Detroit is inefficient. So that'll affect how some things happen as well. Let's see, let me come back over here with some light. And so Detroit will get it here. We got 5 minutes to go in the half. 1 card. You know what that means. Season prior to 2014, and Comlo is intercepted. So it's 2 turnovers in a row. Sometimes this game gives you a lot of turnovers. And the interception, 33, is brought back to average field position, and that's where Atlanta will take over, up by 10. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Undisciplined defense. Yes, they will get a field goal try. So Atlanta drives it down on the short field. And they're going to try a field goal here. Mazzetti, remember, he's 1 for 1. 11-36. And he misses this one. So that kick sails wide. And Detroit will get the ball back here with just a couple minutes to go. Maybe time for one more drive. And they are inefficient. 4. 1, 2, and then we tack on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they will run out of time. So that'll do it in the half. So the score at the end of the half, it is Atlanta 10 and the Lions absolutely nothing. So let's set up the next quarter. Let's go to the third here. And actually, Detroit is kicking off, so Atlanta will get the ball. Let's do a quick shuffle here. Arnold comes by. Good to see you. Rogue comes by. Playing some football here tonight. Just going to have some fun. Had a long day today. I was at 2 rinks today. Tomorrow I get 2 games up in the North Country. The good thing is all 3 teams I'm covering have been playing very well. I think they'll all make the playoffs. And they've been beating up on the bad teams. Today was 4-1, I think. It was a fun game. It's always funner when they win. Alrighty, so Let's set this up. Okay, so there's my discard pile. Here is that. And we are all set here. All right, third quarter will begin. And, I got to shuffle these, don't I? I haven't shuffled these yet. I love how fast this game plays. Not that that matters, but sometimes I didn't want to dig out a long play game tonight. I'm just too tired. I was actually watching some old Olympic highlights and Team Canada, Team Russia highlights in hockey on YouTube. I was falling asleep. I was like, I need to play something before I go to bed. All right, there's Detroit with the kickoff. And that'll be average field position. That's where Atlanta will take over here. So up 10-0. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is it a mild or undisciplined defense? Yeah, undisciplined defense. So they're going to get a field goal try. Mazzetti coming in 1 for 2, 11-36, and he will put it through. And so Mazzetti 2 for 3 today, and he makes it 13 to absolutely nothing. And the kickoff will be average field position. That's where Detroit will take over. Down by a couple of touchdowns. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see some red. This is not good. So we're either going to get unusual or it's going to be the third turnover of the day. And a 63 interception. So Comlo is picked off again, if that indeed who was the quarterback. And a 23 is going to be average field position. So the Atlanta defense looking good, and they will take the ball over here in the third quarter. And Rogue just had the 76 Cowboys and the 76 Colts. Colts with a 21-17 win. What game are you playing, Rogue? Are you playing this Fast Drive football? Or are you playing something else? I forget what you're playing. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Staunch defense, no. Stiff defense, no. And that's going to be a TD pass. And that'll make it 19. Atlanta running away with this one. Mazzetti for the extra point, and that is good. Make it 20. 20 to absolutely nothing. Oh, you're playing. That's right. You're playing 4th Street. I have that here. I need to unbox that and look at it, but I haven't played it yet. I know you're a full play gamer. That's fine. I am too sometimes, but just late at night. This is perfect. This is the perfect football game when I'm kind of tired late at night. All right, so Atlanta will kick off, and Detroit will get it in average field position. Here we go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it great field position? No. Is it a home or disciplined offense? They're home, so they'll get a field goal try. So in comes Benny Ricardo, 11-42. 11-42, and that kick is away, and he misses it again. Can't get anything going. I gotta go turn down my heat. Hang on a second. All right, when that heat kicks on, it gets real hot down here with all these lights, as I've mentioned. All righty, so he misses the kick, right? And so it's going to be Detroit ball trailing 20-0 here. Where's it? Homer. Oh, I think Detroit missed the kick. Benny Ricardo missed the kick. Yeah. He kicked the ball like Ricky Ricardo, so it's going to be Atlanta ball. Whew, I almost screwed that up. Time for a Detroit comeback, says John. I don't know. Yeah, the Doomsday defense. Yeah, that was always fun. I like those nicknames back in the day. Let's see, John. Let's see if we can get him to come back for you. Ricky Ricardo. Hey, Lucy. Burt Jones threw 4 interceptions. Wow. I say I want to try that game at some point. I just haven't had a chance. All right, Atlanta ball 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we're in the fourth quarter. Atlanta just milking that clock right now. And is it great field position? Nope. Erratic offense? No. Disciplined defense? No. Another field goal try. All right, so it's coming in now is Mazzetti, who's 2 for 3. Again, 50-50 chance, 11-36. Ooh, 34, he sneaks it through. So Mazzetti, 3 for 4 today, despite a 50% chance. And he knocks it through 23 to absolutely nothing. Detroit getting embarrassed at home here. Average field position. So let's see if they can get anything happening. Oh boy, another red one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could this be the 4th turnover? They better hope for unusual in like a crazy play. And a 55 is another interception. So Atlanta picks it off again. Como might be benched for Joe Reed. And a 16 is poor field position. So they're going to have it deep in their own territory, but they keep the Lions off the board. In the fourth quarter here, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to whittle away the clock best they can. Is it a staunch defense? No. Guess what? Touchdown run. It is now 29-0 after the touchdown run. This has been a shellacking by Atlanta. Mazzetti extra point is good. Make it 30. And even 30-0 here. And sorry, there won't be any Detroit magic here. Average field position. Can they at least get on the board here? 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Is it a reliable offense? Absolutely not. Is it a meek defense? Maybe. Maybe a meek defense. Yes, it is a meek defense. So they will have a punt. Defender drops a sure interception. And it's going to be a punt. All right. Is the return team electric? No. So they will get average field position here. No Gary Danielson, says Joe. I don't think for the Lions. I think he was hurt most of the season. I have Comlo, Reed, and Hunter on the card here, if it makes any sense. All right, Atlanta. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no efficient or inefficient at this point for them. Oh, boy, we could have a fumble or a TD run. Wow, this is one of those split cards. And it's a 35. It's going to be a fumble. Running back is hit. The ball comes free. Ooh, 63. Oh, they just missed it. Great field position for the Lions. A little late, but they do get the turnover. And a 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So they'll get the drive in. Poor field position, no. Inept defense, no. So they'll get a field goal try. At least can they get on the board? Benny Ricardo, 0 for everything today. 11 of 42, and he misses it again. And they could be getting shut out here. 6, I think so. 1, 2, 3, and that will end the game. So the final score here in Detroit, it is the Falcons 30 and the Lions absolutely nothing. Okay. Sorry about that, Lions fans. Sorry. All right, up next, I have Washington at St. Louis. A good NFC matchup. Well, actually, it's not really. St. Louis was 5-11 that year. St. Louis always had good teams, but not this year. All right, so St. Louis is the home team, and Washington will be the visitors. So I don't even have to flip that back, right? Because that's already at 0. That's perfect, right? Save me a little bit of time, Detroit did. Okay. So let me get this set up. Yeah, I haven't had to shovel for 2 days now. Right? Actually, we've had some sun and it's been warm, so it's been taking away some of the snow. There's still a lot out there. Oh my gosh, there's so much out there. I like to watch on YouTube now. I'm watching people clear away snow and plow and stuff. And there was a video. I don't know if it was real or not. But the guy had a snowblower on his roof. He's trying to snowblow the roof. And it's just like it can't be real. There's no way you could get a snowblower up there. And he's going back and he slips and he falls into a big snowbank. He was all right, but I was like, is that real or is that AI? I just don't know. A snowblower is so heavy. I don't know how you would get it up on a roof, and if you'd want to walk around up there with a snowblower. I don't know. I don't know. And that's the lion, says Glenn. Okay, and I'm still using the old system, by the way. I know that he's got some new cards out and a new way to do it if you want to kind of fix it here with the old cards, but I'm just still using the how it originally was done because I've already started the season. Think positive, yes. The thing is, it's just, you get these days like today or even the last couple days, they've been like sunny. I'm in a good mood because it's been sunny, feeling all right, thinking about spring and what happens. Then you get another inch or two of snow and cold, and it just brings you right back to the misery. Yeah, what can you do? All right, so St. Louis will host the Washington Redskins here. You can see the Cardinals are 5-11. The Redskins were 10-6. Again, these are my Chris White team cards I use when I play APA, but I also use them for other things, as you can tell. All right, and let's see here. The dot. Yes, so St. Louis will receive. So Washington will kick off here to the Cardinals. And Mosley will come in and boot this one away, and the Cardinals will start with average field position. Now the Redskins here, 5. 1. I'm sorry, the Cardinals with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it a staunch defense? No. Touchdown run. The Cardinals drive right down the field and cash in as they hand this off to Wayne. No, Otis Anderson was their big guy, right? Otis Anderson will score. Steve Little or Mike Wood. We'll go Steve Little. 11-54. The kick is good. The extra point is up and it's good. And quickly, the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead here over the Redskins. Cardinals will kick off. That'll be average field position. All right, so Washington ball for the first time. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Theismann back to pass. Seasons prior to 1987. That's an interception. Defensive back times his leap, picks it off, and it's going to be Cardinal ball. And a 53 will be great field position. So the underdog Cardinals here making life difficult for the Redskins, Was there a basketball game similar to fast drive football? Kind of. There's a few. The baseline basketball from John Turnbull's really good. I like that one. Regular season basketball is kind of similar to this. And then there's the Downey game, player of the game basketball. Those are the 3 I can think of off the top of my head. All right, Cardinal ball after the interception. 3. 1, 2. They might be giving it right back, though. Jim Hart back to pass. Is it going to be unusual or is it going to be a fumble? It's going to be a fumble. The running back is hit. The ball comes free. Washington picks it up. And we'll get it in poor field position. So a nice drive by the Cardinals is stalled by the turnover. And Washington gets it back. 4, 2, 3, and 4. Is it a home defense? Yeah, it is home defense. And they will get a backed up punt. So they're going to punt backed up. And average punt, it's going to be a moderate return, but they'll start with great field position. So the Cardinals taking advantage of the field position game. And they will go back on the offense. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're still in the first quarter, if you can believe it. Is it a staunch defense? No, another touchdown run by the Cardinals. They are lighting it up here. It is 13 to absolutely nothing. The extra point try from Steve Little is going to be good. And the Cardinals have taken a 14-0 lead at home, stunning the 10-6 Redskins. Oh, what could have been the 10-6 Redskins. We'll see what happens here in my game. And here comes the kickoff. Average field position again. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, and that'll end the quarter. So we go to the second quarter, 14-0. 4 and 5. It's Otis Anderson. Yeah, that's who they got. Otis Anderson. Is it a solid offense for Washington? Nope. Mild defense? Maybe. So if it's a mild defense, they'll get away with a field goal. Otherwise, it's going to be an interception. And yes, it is a mild defense, so it's going to be a field goal try. All right, coming in, Mosley. 11-53 for Mosley to get Washington on the board. And a kick is 46, will be good. So Mosley puts it through, and at least the Redskins get on the board. They have 3. It is 14-3, and they will kick off. Average field position for the Cardinals. Here we go. 14-3. Let's see if the Cardinals fall apart here. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. Disciplined offense. Nope. Reliable offense. Meek defense. No. Interception. The Redskins get it right back. Ooh, 64, and he is gone. Touchdown, Redskins on the pick 6. Hart is picked off. The Redskins score. It is 14-9, and that 14-0 lead is gone. Pretty much gone. The extra point by Mosley is going to be good. So it is 10 now for the Redskins there. 10 quick points. Bummer if you're a Cardinals fan. It seemed to be how the Cardinals were. They always had a good team, and I talk about this all the time. The Cardinals always had a good team when I grew up. But for some reason, every time I was rooting for them, they would stink. And the kickoff is going to go to average field position. So the Cardinals will take over now. The lead is only 4. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, this game sometimes has a lot of turnovers. I will say that. Not all the time, but every now and then you play a game and you're like, holy cow, look at all these turnovers. The other night team had like 5 turnovers. Then the next game I hardly had any. All right, so is it a staunch defense? No, it's a touchdown pass. So the Cardinals come right back and they jam it home. So now they have 20. And the extra point coming up here is good. So make it 21. So the Cardinals give up 10 quick points, but then they strike again. So this Redskin defense struggling a little bit here in the second quarter, in the first quarter, the first half, the entire first half. Poor field position. Oh, boy. Can't get a bounce, and it goes down inside the 20. I was watching today on YouTube. That was a New England Patriots and Buffalo game. And it was in Foxborough. It was 1980. And the kickoff was skipping in the red. It went over the guy's head, and he couldn't get it, and it's bouncing around, and he picked it up. And the only way he could get the ball, because I think he already touched, he grabbed it and went out of bounds at the 1-yard line on the opening kickoff of the game. It's that's how it started for Buffalo. They ended up losing that game to New England, by the way. But it was kind of a fun watch. Joe Ferguson, Joe Cribbs, guys like that. So poor field position for Washington here. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay, St. Louis is inefficient. Washington is nothing, so I don't have to worry about that. Is it a mild or undisciplined defense? It might be mild. Let's see if Madge comes in from Palmolive. Is it mild? Is it mild, Madge? No, it's not mild on this one here. They stand up, but they will get a coffin corner punt, though. Not a bad drive from poor field position. Coffin corner punt's going to pin them deep into poor field position. All right, so the Cardinals, they're inefficient. However, because they're winning, if the game is tied or winning, there is no effect, okay, on inefficient. So that's nice and easy for me. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it a dull offense? No. Is it a staunch defense? No. A touchdown pass. Oh, actually, touchdown run if you want, because they have the R plus and they have the R plus. So we're going to go with another touchdown run for the Cardinals. Make it 27. So they started strong, faded a little bit, but now they've come back. And let's see if Steve Little can bang it through. And no, he misses it. 11-54, and he misses the extra point, which is par for the course here on the channel. And Washington will get it back here before the end of the half, maybe. Let's see what happens here. Average field position. Oh, 6 cards. No, I only got 3. So that'll end the first half of play. Cardinals, very impressive, 4 touchdowns, and they lead it 27-10. They had a 14-0 lead. Washington cut it to 14-10. Looked like Cardinals are going to fold, and then they get a couple more scores here as the Washington defense is struggling. And see if who's that? Is that Jack Pardee is the coach? I like how Al puts the coaches on here so I can see that. Jack Pardee, and for St. Louis, actually it's Bud Wilkinson, I think, because they got Larry Wilson. Larry Wilson's 2-1, Bud Wilkinson 3-10. Or maybe Wilkinson started the season and they got rid of him in week 13. That's probably what happened. So Bud Wilkinson is the coach here, we'll say. I'm not 100% sure. So let me get my discards. So what are you guys going to be playing this weekend? I have a full weekend up at the rink, but I still want to try to get something in. So that's why I'm sneaking in this game here tonight. So what are you guys going to be playing this weekend? So St. Louis will kick off. What's going to be on your table or your computer this weekend here? Oh, I screwed that up. Yep, that's better. I messed that one up. I counted wrong. Some playoffs here. Appa Basic for Ken. Oh, I love Appa Basic. I really do. Really love the Appa Basic. All right, so the Cardinals will kick off here in the second half. And PSF player comes by and says, waiting for my Cardinals to lose this is all. Waiting for the Cardinals to lose this all. Okay, well, every time I count them out, they come back and they get a touchdown. So I think if they get one more touchdown, they'll take it here. I don't think Washington's going to get 3 touchdowns and a field goal here, but you never know. All right, so here comes the kickoff, and that'll be average field position. All right, so the Skins have the ball here, trailing 27-10. Here's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Undisciplined defense. No. Is it a mild defense? Maybe a mild defense. No, it's not a mild defense. So they will just punt this one away. And here comes the punt. Perfect punt. Great kick there. It's going to go out of bounds deep in St. Louis territory. So it's going to be poor field position here for the Cardinals. Let's see what they can do with it. 3, 1, 2, and 3. So it's a 2-minute drive. Is it poor field position? Yes, it's going to be a backed up punt. So they just can't get out of their own way. And a backed up punt is going to be a good, moderate return. So they'll start in great field position. Oh, boy. So is this the beginning of the end for the Cardinals here? Let's see what the Redskins could do. Cardinal defense. Oh, I got the hat on for the Skins, right? I'm chanting for the Cardinal defense. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Reliable offense. Maybe. Yes, it is. And they will punt this one away. So I guess that's the better of them all. So they will kick this one away. And on a punt, return man has a seam. The return man has a seam. And a 52 is going to be great field position. Taken down over midfield. And that's where St. Louis will take over. So Washington struggling here in St. Louis. Now, was that Busch Stadium they were at? Were they outside of Busch Stadium? I think they were, right? I think that's where they were. Let's see. Boiler T-Mac comes by, and he's playing some History Maker baseball. That's going to be his weekend game. Let's see. Who else is in the chat playing some games here? John Wise, a lot of History Maker baseball. Yeah, that's a very popular game. People love that. Fast Drive football and Drive Time football will also make the tabletop. Fantastic. Some Olympic hockey using red ice from Turnbull. Yep, that's going to be great. Cutter's uploading some PC Replay baseball. And Sean's playing some Stone Cold hockey on the PC, as well as some Digital Diamond baseball. That should be fun. And some more Stone Cold for Cutter as well. So you guys playing some good stuff this weekend. Some good stuff. So great field position for the Cardinals here. 2 quick drive. They couldn't take any time off that clock. Poor field position. No, great field position. Yes. So it's going to be a field goal attempt. So the good punt return is going to create a field goal try. Now, Mazzetti. No, so that was the last game, Mazzetti, with Atlanta. Oh. All right, so this guy's worse. 11-34. No wonder why they don't try any field goals. I remember when I talked to Al one time. He says, my field goal kick is so bad. Can I just go for it on 4th down? He kind of laughed. He's like, your game. I was like, well, I don't want to wreck the game. 11-34. Can he knock it through? Yes, he does. Everything going right for the Cardinals. As Steve Little, not Dave Little, but Steve Little knocks it through. And it's 30-10. Woohoo! Still a lot of time to go, though. And that'll be average field position for the Redskins. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3 cards. This could be more disaster. Is it unusual or an interception? Theismann is picked off. And the Cardinals are doing everything right here. It's another interception. Washington can't get anything going here. A 46 will be great field position. And that's where the Cardinals will take over. And Blaine's got his Strat fictional project on the table tonight. Strat fictional project. It must be fictional, like you put together teams. I don't think Strat has fictional cards, do they? So I was talking to people about that. Talked to Replay Gamer about that. And the Cardinals take over. See if they can milk the clock here. 3, not a good drive. Only 3 cards. Punishing defense, no. Soft defense, no. So it's just going to be a standard punt. So they can't get anywhere with great field position. And the punt is going to drop that in. Beauty of a kick and poor field position for Washington. Oof. Not a good day if you're a Redskin fan. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will end the 3rd quarter. Dull offense, no. TD run. So Washington finally drives it home. It's going to be 16. And let's see if Mosley can hit that extra point, which is perfect. But again, on 66s, I roll again, and that'll be good. So 30-17 now. Now it tightens up a little bit as we go to the 4th quarter here. Is it Busch Stadium? I think it is Busch Stadium. Fictional teams using their hero set and built fictional teams. Okay, so it's not fictional players. I get it. Okay. I get it. All right, so here comes the kickoff. And that'll be average field position for the Cardinals. All right. 4th quarter beginning here. 5 cards. It's not a bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a bad drive. There's 5 cards. Is it a passive defense? No. Is it a clumsy offense? No. Active defense? No. So we got a punt. So they'll get away with a punt. And average field position for Washington. Okay, here's the situation. Washington down by 13. St. Louis has missed an extra point. Washington's the better team. Let's see if they can come back. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it a disciplined offense? It might be. They could get a field goal try out of this. Be the best situation for them. And yes, they are disciplined. So Mosley will come in to try the field goal. 11-53 to cut it to 10. And the kick is good. So Mosley knocks that one through. No binds, as we used to say. And it's 20 for the Skins and 30 for the Cardinals. So Cardinal fans on the edge of their seats here. And Boilermax is, am I keeping any stats or tracking the game in any way? Just going for result. I'm just getting result. I'm playing the, kind of it's a longer project. I'm playing the entire 79 season, and I'm not keeping any stats, just scores. And so at some point when I finish the week, I'll drop that into, what am I using? The Pro Football Helper. And I can just put in the scores, and it'll spit out some nice looking standings for me. And that's about it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just keeping the, just going scores on this one. Football's hard for me to try to do a big product with all the stats. Although, we'll see what happens when Action PC Football comes out, right? When they have the manual entry, that could be a game changer. Could be. Let's see how it goes. All right, so the kickoff by the Cardinals, and then it'll be, no, I'm sorry, the Cardinals get the kick because the Washington just hit the field goal. So the Cardinals get an average field position. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Can they take advantage of this tired Washington defense? Great field position? No. Inept defense? No. They will get a field goal try, though. A chance to make up those 3 points and make it a 13-point game. Little, 11-34, and he hits it again. Puts it through. The usually unreliable kickers for St. Louis getting it done, and it's 30. I told you if they got to 34, they were going to win, didn't I? I said 34 will win it. They're almost there. And the kickoff is average field position. Time running away. The Redskins, they need something big. 2, and they're not efficient. 3, 4, 5. All right. Is it a staunch defense? No, it's going to be a TD pass. 26 now. Mosley's extra point is good. It's 27. Now, here's what I got to think about here. Do I want to go onside? Because I have, what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 cards left. So what's that? That's about 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes. I might go onside here. Just seeing how the game works, I will probably, if I get the ball back, meaning Washington, if I even get it back, I don't think I'm going to have enough time on the clock. Because St. Louis will at least kill 2 or 3 cards, and that leaves me with 4. And that's cutting it real close. I'm going to go onside. So here comes the onside kick. So here we go. We're going onside. So I think 11-45 is going to be good for St. Louis. Here we go. Yeah, you got to go onside, right? And they roll a 65. Pro season 2018 or later. It works the kicking team. Otherwise, great field position for the receiving team. Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. I needed a 46-56. So it's great field position for the cut. So they didn't get it. I thought that was going to be good on the 65, but it says pro season 2018 or later, which is not. Otherwise, great field position. Yeah. And Boyle says, I'm trying to track things, but I'm thinking just going for the results, especially since it's quick play. This is really difficult to track any kind of stats. I mean, all you can really do is get who get the touchdown and who get the touchdown pass or run. It's about all you can really do. So, all right. So St. Louis with the ball here. Let's see if the gamble pays off. 6 cards. Yes, it did. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, and this will be the last card here. Is it a secure offense? No. Clumsy offense? No. Active defense? No. They will punt this one away. So this will be the last play of the game on a punt, and that will do it. So St. Louis hangs on. They got a good scare, though. They got a good scare as Washington came back. But that'll end this one here with the Cardinals. Well, they only got 5 wins that year, but here on my channel, they got one of them. So Washington, 27. Washington kept it close. And the Cardinals with 33. And let me see here. Up next, I have New Orleans at San Francisco. We'll just keep playing, I guess, right? San Francisco's home, right? So San Francisco 2-14, New Orleans 8-8. I know you guys have been waiting for this one, right? This is one of those games you've been on the edge of your seat saying, Dave, when are you going to play the San Francisco New Orleans game? I know you've been saying that. So here's New Orleans, and they are away. And here's San Francisco, and they are home. How about that? I love these cards here. I try to get every season, so in case I do something like this, I might have to order some more of these. So when I play this again, I will have some more seasons here. So I got to figure out. Yes, Archie Manning is the quarterback, and Steve DeBerg and Joe Montana a little bit, but it's mostly Steve DeBerg is what it is. DeBerg. I would say if you want to track stats, you probably want to go to a full play game. That just seems to be the best way to do it. That way you know you're getting everything, as it happens, and you don't miss anything. All right, so let me set this up here. Okay, and let me shake up this over here. And Lake Effects comes by. Good to see you. Just playing a little bit of football here tonight, as I like to. This is a good late night game. This is kind of replacing my APA Basic, as a late night game. The rounded corners. I didn't have to do anything with the rounded corners, John. They came like this, and I'm really happy about that. And okay, well, Lake Effect's going to be listening. That's what we like to do. I do that too. If somebody's playing a game, I'll just listen sometimes. Sometimes I'll just put the phone on and just listen to it under my pillow. Try to treat it like an AM radio broadcast, Okay, we're almost set up here. And were they playing a Candlestick? I think they were. Candlestick, right? Since San Francisco was in Candlestick. All right, so here we go. So San Francisco is home. Let me double check that. Yes, they are. And we're going to roll the dice here. And San Francisco will get the ball. So New Orleans will kick it off to San Francisco. San Francisco 2-14 this year. Not a good thing. With DeBerg and Montana as quarterback, didn't work out too well. And the kickoff will be average field position, and that's where the 49ers will take over. So here we go. We're off and running. The home team with the ball. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prolific offense. I don't see too many prolific offenses here, so I'm going to say no. Is it a stiff defense? No. We're just going to punt this away. So San Francisco will kick that away. That's going to be a beauty of a punt. It's going to dance inside the 20 to the 17. And that's where New Orleans will take over. So Saints with the ball. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Staunch defense. Nope. Stiff defense? No. TD pass. So New Orleans drives right down the field. And it's either a pass or a run. I'm just gonna go what it says here, TD pass. And so they're on the board here. It is 6-0. Oh, they got 3 kickers here. Your Premium, Exeter Bend, and Galbraith. So I'm going to say your Premium. I didn't know Garrow played. I know he played with Tampa Bay and Miami. I didn't know he played with New Orleans, but he's going to come in and kick this one extra point, 11-64, and that is perfect. 7-0 now here for the Saints as they take that from poor field position and they go down and they will score. Here comes the kickoff. Let me see. Is the return team electric? They actually might be. They might be electric. And yes, they are electric. Woo-hoo. This could be a big return for San Francisco. So it's either great field position or a touchdown. He takes the kick at the 5. He makes a move. And a 3. He is gone. Touchdown. And San Francisco takes the kickoff all the way back. And it's a 1-point game. And that's what I really like about this game is anything is possible for the most part. Anybody can do anything. And I think when I had Al on, we talked to him about that. And he says he wanted to make sure that happened. And so I'm glad that he did it that way. All right, extra point coming here for San Francisco. This is Ray Wershing, 11-62, and he misses it. It's blocked. It is blocked. So we've had 2 extra points missed tonight. And so it's 7-6 as New Orleans blocks the extra point. When I go 66, I call it blocked. If it's a miss, it's blocked. It's a miss either way. I just jazz it up a bit. All righty. Here we go. So San Francisco will kick off, and that'll be average field position for New Orleans. It was a San Francisco treat on the kickoff return, but sadly they missed the extra point. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's going to be, is it a solid offense? In fact, it is. It is a solid offense. And so they will get a coffin corner punt out of this. And it's going to be poor field position. So they're going to play the field position game here. And San Francisco starting deep in their own territory. That's just going to be a quick 2-card drive, but prolific offense? Nope. Punishing defense? Absolutely not. So they'll get a field goal try. So Wershing comes in 11-56. Let's see if he can hit this one. Wershing to put him in the lead, and Wershing misses. So he's missed an extra point, and he's missed a field goal try. So he's cost them 4 points. It should be 10-7 right now, but not happening. So Wershing back, taking a look. He's trying to clean off his shoe. He might go barefoot. He's going to go barefoot, I think. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it a solid offense? We said they are. They're very solid. And another field goal try. So your Premium will come in 11-53. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So kicking game on one team, no kicking game on the other team. And it is 10-6 now in favor of the Saints. So they will kick this off. No return this time. Remember, San Francisco's touchdown came on the kick return. So here we go. D. Scott comes by. What do you say, D? What's going out there on the west side of things? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll end the quarter. So we go to the second. It's New Orleans 10. And the home team, 49ers, just 6. All right. Is it great field position? Nope. Is it prior to 2017? It is, and that's a fumble for San Francisco. It's a fumble. And a 23 is going to be average field position. So the Saints get it back up by 4, and now they'll have the ball. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it great field position? No. Is it an inept defense? No, actually it's not. Another field goal try. So your Premium comes in 11-53, and he nails it again. So the kicking game, really, the difference here, your Premium perfect, Wershing is absolutely nothing. All right, here comes the kickoff. Average field position. So they're playing the kickoff a lot better now since that return. New Orleans is handling that better. So San Francisco ball. Oh, geez. And season prior to 2014, intercepted. DeBerg is picked off, and this game is going from bad to worse for the 49ers. And a 52 is going to be great field position for New Orleans. I love this game. This is fun. It's a drive-by drive game, but it's more than drive-by drive because all these other things are happening, and you could really feel the game. This is again probably one of my favorite games, as you can tell. Just and again, this is all because of how Al did the cards. All right, so New Orleans with it. Um, they're not efficient or anything, so I don't have to worry about that. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Prolific offense. No, don't see too many of those. Is it a porous offense? No, it's not Boris. And they will punt that away. It's a great field position, but they're going to knock it down. It'll be average field position. Yep. Sunny and 50 out there. We're going to get up to 50 tomorrow. So I'm kind of hoping we're going to get some melt tomorrow. That's the plan. While I'm working, I'm going to let the sun do its work and get some melting going. I might have to get a new roof rake. I was watching on YouTube there. I was watching people clean off roofs, and they had this one. I saw it years ago. Mine is the claw, where you drop it and you pull it back, so you kind of it's a lot of arm work to get the stuff off the roof. The one that I saw, it slides through, and it's even got a cutter, so it cuts the snow in half, so it creates a couple of blocks, and it's got this plastic runner. So when you picture this, so the runner's on the bottom, so when you put it through, it cuts the snow into blocks, and it comes off the roof. It's got nowhere to go, but it hits that plastic and it slides off. It's almost like if you took a piece of string. Some people do that, like they take a piece of rope and like they almost like floss it, and so it releases from the roof and it all slides off. So I would get so much snow off the roof if I use it like that. The only problem with that is you got to be up high enough. And when I go out back, my roof is like way up there, and I wouldn't have that angle to get it. But I still might get one for the front. I just have to get up on a ladder. So it's going to be San Francisco ball, right, on the average punt. Is that where we are now? I think it's San Francisco ball. That's how we're going to play it anyway. All right, so it's going to be, oh boy, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I got talking. I lost my place, but the card's over here, so I'm pretty sure it was San Francisco ball. Roll 2d6. Another interception. Not a good day at all for DeBerg. We might see a young Joe Montana come in. Great field position for the Saints. Here we go. 4 cards. Last 5 minutes of the half. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no efficient here, or inefficient, whatever it is. And is it undisciplined defense? Yes, it is. So they're going to get a field goal try here late in the half as Dave Little comes by. Dave, we had a field goal kicker on earlier. Steve Little, I think it was. I don't know if you had any family members that used to kick in the NFL in the 70s, but we had a guy on that was doing some kicking here earlier. So a field goal attempt here. In comes your Premier, and he's been perfect. I don't want to jinx him, and I didn't. He puts it through. 16-6. And the Saints will kick off. Average field position. Again, San Francisco's only score was a kickoff return, and they didn't even get the extra point, and they've missed a field goal. 5 cards, and they're inefficient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we tack on 3, and they won't even get the playoff, and that'll do it. So, at the end of the first half, it is New Orleans. 16. They're not playing much better, but they are winning. 16-6. So let's go to the third. Right? You have a cousin by that name? Yeah, I think. What team was he? Let me look it up here. Let me look it up, Dave. It was St. Louis. Steve Little, kicker for the St. Louis Cardinals, 1979. Flash Gordon, New York Jets. Right? Take care, Glenn. Thanks for coming by. Too bad your Lions got shut out at home tonight, 30-0. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen. But, yeah, I'm just gonna play a little bit more. So I gotta be back at the rink in the morning. So, but I want to get in a couple games. I might sneak in the last game here too, and just kind of finish out week 4 because I'm having some fun here tonight, and that's what it's all about, right? just going to set this up here. Give it a little barnyard shuffles, all you need. You don't have to get too picky with these, at least I don't think. All righty, so San Francisco will kick off, unfortunately. So they will kick off to the Saints here to start the third quarter. And Sean picked out his next season, 68, Action PC Baseball. He's going to manage the Tigers and the Giants. That's a little before my time. I like a little bit of 69, giggity, because it's got the expansion teams, and it's got the Seattle Pilots. And so I do have that in Payoff Pitch and in APA. So occasionally I like to play a little 69 baseball so I can play some of the expansion. What were the other teams? It was the Royals, the Padres, Expos, right? And Seattle. Were those the teams that we have? So I like expansion teams. I don't know why. I like new things, new shiny things. All right, here comes the kickoff from San Francisco to start the third quarter. And they muffed the kick. Oh, poor field position. So is this a sign of things to come here in the second half? We shall find out. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. Prolific offense. No. Stiff defense. So it's going to be a regular punt. So they will punt it away. And then it'll be average field position. So San Francisco with the ball here. Let's see what they can do with their first possession of the second half. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it a dull offense? No. Is it a staunch defense? No. Touchdown pass. Or a run. No, they're going to get a touchdown either way. So they will cash in, and it's 12 now. 16-12. Extra point for Wershing, who's had a bad day kicking the pigskin. And this time it's good with a 26. So 16-13. It's a 3-point game here. As San Francisco will kick off. And Sean says he started 69 before, but not sure what happened with it. I know, right? And he wants to manage the Miracle Mets. And D says the 69 Pilots were his local team. What a soap opera heading into 1970. Did they last 2 years or one? I read on the Pilots, and they moved to, what was it, Milwaukee or Texas? I forget where they went. I don't remember where they went. All right, here comes the kickoff, and that'll be average field position for the Saints. 2 cards. Oh, quick drive here. And is the Saints a dynamic offense? Maybe. No, they're not. Is it a or soft defense? No. Porous offense? No, not a porous offense. And they will get a coffin corner punt away. And that'll pin San Francisco deep. So the kicking game has been big here. San Francisco ball, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Staunch defense. No, touchdown run. San Francisco is back in this game, and they're in the lead. And they will make it 19-16. Well, New Orleans had their chance. But unfortunately, they were just kind of stinking around the joint here, and they allowed San Francisco back in it. So here we go. The extra point is no good. It's blocked again. So New Orleans has blocked 2 extra points here. What are the chances? And yes, O.J. Simpson is on this team. Yep. So he might have ran that one in. You would be correct, and you might win a prize. I don't know, maybe. All right, so here comes the kickoff now. So Wershing's missed a field goal and 2 extra points. He's cost them 5 points. It should be 24-16. Instead, it's only 19-16. And be average field position. So the Saints trailing here. 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Poor field position. Nope. Inept defense. Nope. And they're going to get a field goal try. They get a chance to tie it. Premian comes in. 11-53. Oh, it hits the bar, but it goes through. Ooh, they don't ask how. Sometimes they do. But it is 19-19. Oh, we haven't had a tie game here on the channel in quite some time. This is a barn burner. And D says the Pilots moved to Milwaukee right before the 70s season. Ball 4 is a great book. I have Ball 4. I was actually I was listening to it actually. I listened to the Boughton book. I was Boughton describe it there, or narrate it, I should say. So I got I went through that whole beginning part. Now he's starting the 69 season, how he's bouncing around. And it's interesting. It's long though. So I haven't read the whole listened to the whole thing. There's actually a kid on the team. His name's Boughton. That was playing today. Number 9, Boughton. And I said, is that how you say your name, Boughton? He's like, yep. I said, see, I knew it because of the Pilots, right? The Pilots. OJ ran it into the glove. He didn't have any gloves on in this game. It's in San Francisco, you know. 2 different OJs on the table tonight. Might be a record. OJ Anderson and OJ Simpson. You might be correct, right? You might be correct. All right, so here comes the kickoff. As New Orleans ties it with a field goal, right? So they will kick it off. Are they electric? Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Are they electric? Yes, they are. Are they going to get 2 kickoff returns in the same game? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yes, he is gone again. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns for San Francisco. And it's 25-19. The New Orleans special teams unit is having some issues today on the road. And now Washington will come in. Can he make one of these kicks today? And a 46? Yes, he does. It's good. 26-19. That is 2 kick returns here by San Francisco. Both semi-electric and both getting the die roll that they needed. How about that? Where's Mel Allen when you need him? All right, so here comes the kickoff. Oh, boy, are they electric? No, they're not. But they will get great field position. Oh, boy, the special teams having some issues here on the coverage. So the Saints now down. They once led this game, and they're trailing now. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're right at the end of the third quarter. Is it a reliable offense? No. Is it a meek defense? Maybe. No, it's not a meek defense. Shaky offense? No. Aggressive defense? No. And so that'll just be a punt. So here comes the punt. And that's a beauty. The Gyms are beauties. And it's going to go poor field position. And that's where we're going to start the fourth quarter. So here in San Francisco, the 49ers have come back. They only get 2 wins on the season. And one of them might be here tonight on my channel. Well, they had 2 wins. They're 2-14 is what I mean. You guys know what I mean. They have the ball. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A good, long, sustained drive. Well, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. They're not prolific. They're not porous, so they're just going to punt this one away. Perfect punt, and that's going to drop them in poor field position. So a good drive and a good kick, and the Saints got to start deep in their own territory. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Poor field position. Oh, yes. Otherwise, it's a touchdown. But because of the punt, they get it up and they get a field goal try anyway. So can they cut it to 4? Odd score, 26-19. We haven't seen scores like this in quite some time. Your Premium, 11-53, and the kick is good. So it's going to be 22. Wow, when's the last time you saw 26-22 in the 70s? But well, here we are. 26-22, San Francisco. The kickoff is average field position. They already get 2 kickoff returns, so they kind of probably like pooched it down a little bit. They didn't want to give it to them. All righty, 3 cards, a short drive. They're trying to take time off the clock. Did not work. Poor field position, no. Undisciplined offense, nope. And they're going to get a field goal try. So they're going to try to get those 3 points back to make it 29-22. So Wershing, can he come through here? Wershing, yes, he does. He puts it through. So he had a tough start to this game, but he's back on track now, and it's 29-22. And the kickoff will be average field position for the Saints. Down by 7, still plenty of time. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in the last 5 minutes of the game. Oh, boy. They got to hope for a low roll here. An interception might just end this game. And it's picked off. It is picked off by the 49ers. And a 41 is great field position. So this could be an epic collapse here by New Orleans. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the last card of the game. And it's shaky. Nope. Staunch. No. TD pass. So they will cash in with a touchdown pass. So 9-35. We got a normal score now, right? 35-22. The extra point is good. 36-22. They do have to kick off, though. And average field position. There's no sense for a desperation play because it's 36-22. So that's where we'll wrap it up. So the final score here in San Francisco, it is the 49ers 36. Remember that? Remember they had 6? That's all they had was 6. What a turnaround. 2 touchdowns on kick returns for San Francisco. And they stunned the Saints here in California 36-22. So the Saints with 22. San Francisco with 36. All right, we'll play the final game of the week. It's going to be Dallas at Cleveland. Now, that's a very interesting matchup. Dallas and Cleveland. Right? Cleveland. So I need to find Dallas over here. Dallas on the road going to Cleveland. It's a very odd matchup. It's something they don't usually have. And there's Cleveland right there. How about that? All right, so Dallas and Cleveland. And let's reset the scoreboard. Nice and fast. All right. There was never a score of 36-22 in the 70s. Well, you saw it here. You saw how that happened, right? Missed extra points. I had some field goals, some missed field goals. Yeah, I think I played it right. Right? If I could have messed up. I mean, it happens. And this is in Cleveland, right? This must be the Monday night game. So, yeah, so we have some crazy results in this game. That's what I like. I like when things can happen. All right, so the Browns were 9-7, Dallas 11-5. Oh yeah, I didn't take it as a bad thing. I just think that it's just kind of neat that I got a weird score. Again, there was a lot of like normal scores in the 70s, right? In the 80s, there wasn't a lot of weird scores. When they started adding the 2-point conversions, then they got weird. Okay, so Dallas and Cleveland here. So we have Staubach and Brian Sipe, right? You guys remember Brian Sipe? Oh yes, Sko, man. Yeah, this game with the cards, it's an entirely different game. Entirely different game. This game is just awesome. It really is. And the money I paid to get it off of the Game Crafter, was it like $50 or something like that? And I had to wait a few weeks. Worth every penny. I played so many games. Again, I'm in week 4 of 79, playing every single game, and I played, playoffs and Super Bowls and things like that. So I've gotten my money's worth out of this. Absolutely, I have. All righty, so let's see if Cleveland's going to get the ball. Yes, they will get the ball. So Dallas will kick off. So coming in to kick off is Raphael Septien, and he will boot this one deep. And it'll be average field position on the return. That's what the Browns will take over. So Sipe will lead them out here. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the doomsday defense, they are doomed. It is prior to 87. That is an interception. So Sipe is picked off on the first drive of the game. Hello, Cleveland. And a 62 is going to be great field position for the Cowboys. So they didn't even get it over midfield practically. And it's going to be Cowboy ball. Oh, wait, for a quarter. Let me fix that. There we go. Brian Sipe was my first fantasy league quarterback. He's feeling old now. I was a Cleveland fan. I was rooting for them against the Broncos both times. I was rooting for them against the Raiders. Yep, but he's doing what the Browns did back then, unfortunately, right? All righty, so here we go. Dallas ball, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it undisciplined defense? Well, now that you ask, yes, they are. They're undisciplined. That'll be a field goal try. So Septien, 11-45. They're trying to put the Cowboys up, and the kick is good to the Cowboys. Take advantage of that interception, and they'll put 3 on the board, and it's 3 to absolutely nothing. Septien with the kickoff. That'll be average field position, and that's where Sipe will take over. See what he can do this time. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it a staunch defense? No, it's not. And that's a TD run. So Sipe leads him back down the field. And running it in is Mike Pruitt. And it's going to be 6-3. Don Cockcroft, a straight-on kicker, 11-61. And that extra point is good. 7-3 for the Brownies. So, Cleveland fans, there you go. MVP 1 year for Sipe. What year was that? I don't remember. I'm playing 79, as you can see. I need to get more of these. If I'm going to play more seasons in here, I'm going to have to figure out what seasons I need. So I'm going to have to be placed in order with Chris White. I got to order some. I'm going to order another season. So I don't know if I'm going to get Bones or if I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm going to get. But all these games I'm working, I'm going to get a paycheck, and I'm going to take some of that and buy something here in the gaming world. So here comes the kickoff, average field position, and that's what the Cowboys will take over. 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if the dog pound can rally the Browns. Is it poor field position? No. Is it undisciplined offense? No. So they're going to get a field goal try. Septien comes in to try to cut it to 1. 11-45, and the kick is up, and that kick is good. So he will put that through. And it's 7-6 here. And the Cowboys will kick it off. Average field position for the Browns. I see some red. It's a short drive. Poor field position, no. Great field position, no. Prior to 2001, we got a fumble. 2 turnovers here for the Browns. Remember that first game we played tonight? Tons of turnovers. Then we didn't have that many. And now we're back to the turnovers. So it must be a soggy day. Can I call it moist? A moist day? And a 21 is going to be average field position on the fumble. So Dallas gets the ball back here in average field position. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it a solid offense? No, if you can believe it, they're not. Is it a punishing defense? Nope. So they will just kick this one away. And average field position on the punt. So Cleveland ball, 7-1, and that ends the quarter. So after 1, 7-6, Cleveland. We go into the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 4-minute drive here. Is it great field position? No. Is it an erratic offense? Nope. Disciplined defense? Yeah, it's going to be disciplined defense. So they're going to punt. So the doomsday defense forces a punt. Good punt, though. It's going to drop the Cowboys into poor field position. Here we go. So Cowboys ball down by a point. Here comes Staubach. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Poor field position. Yes. That's going to be a punt. Imagine if it wasn't, it would have been a fumble. But they will get the punt in poor field position. So here comes the kick. And that'll be average field position here for the Browns. All right, Browns ball here in the second. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Staunch defense, no. Touchdown run for the Browns. This time, Sipe takes it in himself, and it's 13-6. Extra point by Cockcroft, and that is, no, he missed it. It's 11-61. He missed it. Oh, a critical extra point, and it's a 7-point game. How many? We've missed 3 extra points tonight. Maybe 4. I think Rushing had 2 blocked, right? Oh, it's been a tough, tough night. Thanks, John. Is and some roads comes by playing one of my favorite games here tonight, as you know. I'd love to finish this season and see what my standings are compared to real life. It'll take me a while, but I'll chip away at it. Again, 3 or 4 games here, 3 or 4 games there, and I'll knock it out. All right, so we have a kickoff here for the Browns. Are they electric? No, but that'll still be great field position. And that's what the Cowboys will take over. Down by 7 here. Down by 7. Did I make these 79 team cards myself? No, I don't know how to do that. That is Chris White, who does all of my APA envelopes. He makes these cards, and every time I get a football season, I have him make me a set like that. And the next order, I'm going to get a couple more seasons, even if I don't have them in APA, because I do like having these for projects like this. That just really works really nice. I like how this sits on the table. All right, so great field position for the Cowboys here. And 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now they're semi-efficient, so let's see. They are efficient, so let's see what goes on here. Is it a solid offense? No. Mild or undisciplined defense? Yes. We're going to get a coffin corner punch. Now, so I want to take 3 cards. I'm going to take 3 cards off to leave them only 3 cards. So I'm going to use my efficient quality to take some time off the clock to not leave them with much. So we have a coffin corner punt is what it was, right? Undisciplined coffin corner punt, and it's going to put them in poor field position. All right, so Cleveland's got a long way to go here, and they will not get that drive off at all, even if they were efficient. And it's a 9-card drive, so that's how we'll end the half here. Cleveland 13, and the Cowboys are just a pair of field goals with 6, and Cleveland will kick off here to start the second half. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight as we play some more fast drive football. I'm wrapping up week 4. What I will do is I won't be tonight because I have to get up early tomorrow, but maybe this weekend if I get a chance, I'll put in all these scores from week 4, and I will post those up on the Digital Today's Facebook group if you're on Facebook, and you can kind of see what the standings are. And I'll also the next time I come on to play here, I'll show the standings as well. Here on the channel, so for those of you that aren't on Facebook, and I will just get everybody up to date on what's happening here through 4 weeks, and we'll see how close we are, right, to real life using fast drive football here. And we're almost done setting up. Well, that worked out perfect. Just the right amount of cards. All right, I'll give this a little barnyard shuffle here. And yep, that looks good. And here we go. All right. So third quarter here, and the Browns will kick off to Dallas. He could be gone. He cuts it up the field. Dallas looking to take the kickoff here. 21, and he gets average field position. Oh, man, he almost broke that one. He had a small chance of going all the way and even get great field position, but he is cut down. Yeah, we should make a question list for Al. Do you know what we need to do, actually? And I started to do this. We need a cheat sheet for the end of the game because there's so many little things at the end of the game that are so exciting as far as, can you kick a field goal and when you have to kick off. And there's a whole list of things that you do. And I don't remember them all. I remember some of them. And the last time I played, someone reminded me that I could have rolled to see if I was in field goal position because I had great field position. And when I punted, and I forgot to check that. That's one of them I forgot. So I need to go back and write down all these things and have a little chart off to the side to kind of help me figure this out because those things are really fun. All right, Cowboy ball here in the third quarter. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it a staunch defense? No. Touchdown pass. Staubach finds his man, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. It is, oh, no, they haven't. They're within a point, though. 13-12. Waiting on the extra point. Septien, 11-62. Good this time. And so we are tied at 13-13. We have a good one going here at the dog pound. So here comes the kickoff to the Browns. Oh, no. Fumble! He's hit. The ball comes free. A 36. And the Browns will dive on it, but they got poor field position. Almost a disaster on the kickoff here for the Browns, but they will avoid disaster for now. That's little things like that on the cards here make this game so much more fun than just a standard drive-by-drive game. And what we got here? 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. So it's a 2-minute drive. Is it poor field position? Yes, they got a backed up punt. It's a backed up punt. And is the return team electric? No. So it's going to be great field position no matter what. So the Cowboys move the ball here, and they have great field position to try to break the tie here in Cleveland. And Philip comes by. Good to see you, Philip. 2 cards. It's going to be a short drive for Staubach. Dynamic offense. Yes. So they're going to move into great. Well, offense moving the great field position. Well, I guess they're already in great field position, so I guess they're just going to stay in great field position. All right, so we continue the drive here. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Nice long drive here. Is it a dull offense? No, that'll be a touchdown pass. And the Cowboys take the lead here in Cleveland. And the dog pound letting them know they don't like that. Septien extra point, 11-62, and that is good. So it's 20-13 here in Cleveland. And here comes the kickoff from Septien. Average field position for the Browns. 4 cards. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Guess what? Seasons prior to 2014 is an interception, and Sipe is picked off. Another turnover here for the Browns. Oh, boy. And a 41 is great field position. So the Cowboy defense coming up with some turnovers here. And they will get the ball back. 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll a 2d6. Uh-oh, they're going to give it back again. An unusual play. And they're going to give it right back on a fumble. So got Butterfingers on each team. Here comes the fumble. And a 42 is great field position. So the Browns will get it back, you know. Well, the thing is about great field position is it's kind of a general area. So wherever you are, you go into great field position. So if you're in great field position, then you just stay in great field position. It's kind of how I looked at that. Again, I don't try to read too much into it. And that's the end of the third quarter. So we go to the fourth. And Cleveland finds himself down by a touchdown, but they have great field position here to begin the fourth quarter. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And undisciplined defense? Nope. Is it a mild defense? Nope. So they're going to have to punt it away, so they can't move the ball. And that's going to be a good kick, though, and the Cowboys will have poor field position. I'm not managing either team. This is very much a solo game. They just kind of flipping cards, and there's probably a way you can manage, I guess, if you wanted to, something or other. But I just I'll play both teams is what I do. 2 cards. 1, 2, a short drive for the Cowboys. Poor field position. Yes, it's going to be a punt. And this is where it comes back to haunt you again. Average field position would have been a fumble, but because it's poor field position, they'll get away with a punt. They'll get away with one. Oh, no, the return is hit hard. It's a fumble again. Butterfingers, a 6. But the receiving team recovers it in average field position. So that's the second time special teams has fumbled the ball for the Browns, and the second time they got it back. They are just so lucky, so lucky. 3 cards. 1, 2 and 3. Time is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Poor field position, nope. Inept defense, no. They're going to get a field goal try, so they can cut it to 4 if they can. Cockcroft, 11-43, and he nails it. So it is 20-16 here, still down by a touchdown-ish. And so they will kick this one away. Average field position. All right, so the Cowboys have it. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time ticking away. Poor field position, no. Great field position, no. Seasons prior to 2001, they're going to fumble it. The Cowboys lose the ball. It comes free. Browns pick it up. And they are gone. Touchdown, Cleveland. They scoop up the ball, and they are gone on a scoop and score with the 66. Hello, Appa. Thank you very much. And it's 22-20. And the Browns have stunned the Cowboys here on that turnover. Extra point coming up from Cockcroft. And he hits it. 23-20 now for the Browns. Oh, my. What a turnaround that was here. And Cleveland Stadium is going nuts. And it's too early for snowballs because it's only week 4, so they're not throwing snowballs. And are they electric? No, but they'll get great field position. So the Cowboys down by 3, just over 5 minutes to play. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I want to see if they're efficient because they can be. And they are not efficient right now. So, is it a dull offense? No, but it is a touchdown run or touchdown pass. So the Cowboys will score, and they'll take the lead as Staubach leads them right down the field. And it's 26-23. Extra point is good. So it's 27-23. So the Browns need another touchdown here late in the game to get back in it. We got ourselves a barn burner. And are they electric? No, but they get great field position. So that's where the Browns want to be. Great field position. Here we go. Let me see if the Browns are efficient. They are not efficient on this drive. 5 cards, and that's going to end the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That ends the game on an interception. Sipe is picked off, trying to lead him down the field. Cowboys take over, and that will be your final. So the score in Cleveland, a last-minute drive by the Cowboys, and then interception, seals the deal. And Dallas wins this one 27-23. That was a good game. So week 4 is done. Now, here are the scores for week 4 if you want to freeze frame that at some point and look at all my scores. But that's week 4. Here's all the scores if you want to see all the scores. Hang on a sec. I know you can't read them on your phone right now, but if anybody wants to, they're there. So I will be inputting these into the program probably this weekend. It's a little late now. And we're just going to continue to have fun here as I play Fast Drive football. So, all right, week 4 is in the books. Week 4 is in the books. Thanks for coming by and checking out some of the action here on the channel. And like I say, so the first thing I got to do before I play another game is get these in the books. I think I got week 3 done. I think I did week 3. So I should have 3 weeks in the program. So now I just got to do the other ones here. But yeah, so fun time. Again, this game is just so much fun. It really is. And I like how fast it sets up and how fast it puts away. Just a couple of minutes, but I could probably put it up in a minute, right? Yeah, I'm done. Everything's done. So put away less than a minute. All right. Again, thanks for coming by. I said that 10 times now, but it really means a lot to see if you come by and spend some time while we play some cards and dice or whatever we play here on the channel. Might see you tomorrow. I got to see how I feel. I got a long day. I'm going to be talking a lot tomorrow, so I got to rest my voice. See how I feel tomorrow when I get home. Maybe I'll play some more of this, or maybe I'll play something else, but we'll see how it goes. But again, you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your gaming. Have a fun time, and hopefully the snow stays away. And we'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.